All right, looks like we're ready to go. So predictions are closing. And it's going to be Aiphaton serving first. Closest to us, back to the camera. Selden over there on the far side of the table, both going for classic cat head avatars, which we always love to see. Let's find out what the top 2 rated players in the world have got in store for us. One of them will go on to join Pro TT in the final. The other will have to settle for a 3rd place match for the bronze medal, where they will meet Nick 195B. Selden certainly using the whole width of the table so far. Trying to make Aipha move, which is always a good tactic against any player. At the moment, he's 2 points ahead in this first game. Ooh, big leap there, but Aipha had the answer. Ooh. Wow. It was such a good return of serve by Selden, but Aipha found the right contact to get that lob in, and yeah, the spin difficult to deal with. But both players looking sharp. I think we're in for a treat here.
Selden beat Aipha in the finals in November? No. No freaking way. I don't know if this will be as good as the previous match. It will be different because both players play a different style. So it's hard to compare.
Certainly looking like it could be as close based on this first game at least.
What?
But it is Aipha who takes first blood, takes this first game. Welcome to Nico, first time chatting on the channel. Welcome, welcome. ZYK Music's here as well. How are we doing, fellas? We're doing good. We got some Wednesday evening high-level table tennis. What more could we want? All good length there from Selden. Makes it difficult for Aipha to return. And it's Selden with the good start in this second game. Exactly what he would have wanted after dropping that first game. Oof. Couple of really nice shots there from Aipha. Doing as he always does, keeping the ball on the table in a way that pretty much no one else is able to in this game. But still tied up at 8 apiece in this second game. Oh, and Aipha gets the fortunate flick off the net there. Slows the ball down, brings it up short. Selden not able to reach it. But he gets the point right back. Oh, and absolutely pummeling those attacks there. And eventually one beats Aiphaton, but then he just comes straight back. Tie break in this second game. Oh, that was so close for Selden as well. Just denied. But he gets a reprieve. Tied up again, 11 apiece. Oh, but that backhand, a bit wild. It's Aiphaton with match point. Oh,
Nice.
great work by Selden there. The nice little drop shot really stretched Aiphaton. He wasn't able to cover. But again, the German does have match point, and this time he converts 14-12 in that second game after 11-9 in the first. Like the last semi-final, very, very close. Very close, but Selden will want to get a match on the board immediately if he's going to give himself a shot at going through to that final. You can't let someone like Aiphaton get too far ahead because there's just no way back when he does. Jada asking, is Aiphaton a robot? I mean, there's definitely speculation. he plays well enough that he might be, but no, we are led to believe he is a human. It's our best understanding at the moment. And yeah, 11 France saying the level's very high. Totally agree. This is what happens when the very, very best players at the top of the rankings meet each other. Oof. Wow. What a rally. Fantastic from both players. Oh, if we see a few more like that, then everyone's going to get their money's worth tonight. What a great display. Selden, just a quick adjustment of the headset there after that long rally. And again, Aiphaton moving far away from the table and Selden trying to get in a drop shot, spread the German too thin, but we all know how difficult it is to get anything past Aiphaton. Just takes such incredible precision and persistence. It is now Aiphaton with the 2-point lead as he begins his serve. But Selden wins both those service points from Aiphaton. We're tied up at 6s now. Oh, great placement there from Aiphaton. Directing that backhand out to the wide to the corner. And again, we just see Aiphaton playing with such fluidity. He just makes this look effortless and then earns the point. And yeah, let's pull the camera out a bit because, yeah, exactly. Aiphaton is ending up quite far from the table in some of these points. He's got 2 game points here, up 10-8. Oh, and the net just denies Selden there, and it is Aiphaton that goes into the lead in this second match. What amazing play from both players, though. This is so entertaining to watch. Oh, Aiphaton trying to go 110% on that one. Can't quite get the lift he needs over the net. Oh, and after the whiffed serve, Selden then plays one into the net. Better to do it at 2-all, I suppose, rather than at 10-9, but you can't be giving points away to a player like Aiphaton. Every point so precious, so valuable. Yeah, and another devastating backhand attack there from Aipha. But it serves a foul of his own there, proving perhaps that he is, after all, only human. Oh, just how does he return some of these shots? Yeah, we're used to very, very good players defending 2 good attacks, 3 good attacks, but Aipha always just seems to have one more. Just incredibly impressive. Oh, and the side spin on that forehand, just absolutely clutched it out of the air. You saw it just from this camera angle, you could see the ball just bending through the air. Oof.
I just realized that I've been silent for the past 2 matches. I'm sorry.
It's all good. It's all good. It's mesmerizing stuff watching these two play. But here we go. Selden with a chance. 1 game point to tie up this second match. But no, the net denies him. And it's another tie break. Oh, and Aipha gets that point off the short serve, but immediately gives it back. It's back and forth. But it is Selden again with game point. Can he convert this time? No, again the net denies him. We carry on. Ooh, and Aipha with a slight miscue there gives Selden another game point. And this time the Frenchman does get the job done, gets his first game on the board, and now gives himself a chance to tie up this semi-final if he can take the next game. Selden just taking a quick moment between games, maybe wipe off the lenses a little. Any condensation or sweat that might have crept in, because I guarantee you he's sweating. I bet they both are. So here we go, deciding 3rd game in this second match. Selden trying to get back on a level footing. Aipha trying to extend his lead to 2 matches. Both of them trying to get 1 step closer to a date in the final with Pro TT. Oh, really nice from Selden there. Caught Aipha moving the wrong way. Oh, but then immediately whiffs the return on the serve. This is the problem against someone like Aipha. You just cannot get away with any mistakes, because every point is so hard fought. You very rarely get anything cheaply or for free against Aiphaton. He makes you work for it. But Selden is working for it, and he's up 5-2 here. Very, very close between these two. Oh, and Aipha gets the fortunate flick off the net there. Second time that Selden's been caught with one of those lucky net flicks.
Lucky Netflix? I mean, he has a free Netflix?
Yeah, that's it. He's using his mum's account.
My mom is using my account. I'm doing something wrong.
So tight. Such a crucial game, this one. Sets the tone for the entire rest of this semi-final. Oh, and Selden just caught a little too much of that one. Carried it wide. Oh, wow. Just sensational from Selden. The placement on the first one, and then the power on the second one.
Nice, nice,
Oh,
nice, nice.
fantastic side spin there.
Very smart.
He's got 3 match points now.
And again, nice, no spin.
Mixing things up.
Aye,
Catches
aye, aye.
Aiphaton out.
Now we have the game on our hands.
Absolutely. Yeah. The best of 7 becomes a best of 5. And it is absolutely still in the balance as to who will be moving on to the final. Very, very good game so far between these two. But we have seen matches like this before where it looks really close and then Aiphaton finds that next gear, steps things up a level. Wonder if we might see that here in this third match. Just feels like he's always got another gear to go to.
The thing is that Selden is very smart tactically, so... Be right back, my baby is crying.
Okay, no worries. Sulik's daughter obviously, wants Aiphaton to win. Didn't like the fact that Selden won that last match. Oh, another flick off the net there for Aiphaton. He certainly had his share of good fortune, but he is, as always, playing an extremely high level as well. Selden gets off the mark in this first game of the third match. It just seems every time Selden catches the net, it comes back the wrong side, and every time Aiphaton does, it comes back the right side. But these things even out in the long run. Selden won't be thinking about that. He'll just be concentrating on
Okay, I'm back.
Playing every point. Welcome back. So she wasn't happy that Selden won that second match, right? Is she an Aiphaton fan?
No, basically sometimes she eats and then goes and sleep, and then sometimes she eats and then instead of sleeping, she's just playing around, crying a bit, and she's just looking at you, so you have to carry her. So right now for 2 hours she didn't sleep, and now my wife said that she wants food again, so sometimes you get to rest and sometimes you don't, but it's okay. Ooh,
wow. Just the power right through the ball. But look at that backhand there from Selden.
Nice.
Yeah, Aiphaton finishes that one off. Clinical. And yeah, Lysel is saying, sounds like a good life. Eat, sleep, poop. I mean, the only difference between that and my life is that there's work as well. That's the only additional thing.
Ooh,
oh, wow. Whew.
What?
Rapid fire between these two. When we do get a long rally, it tends to be an absolute blinder. Wow, so much good placement in that rally from Selden, but ultimately not rewarded. Aiphaton just able to keep the ball on the table.
Nice.
Oh, very, very smooth. Again, the net rears its ugly head for Selden. But if you can just narrow this gap without giving Aiphaton the match points,
Nice.
give himself a chance, and
Nice
finishes
placement.
like that won't hurt. Whew. Just 2 points the deficit now. Oh, but that one sails long, and now Aiphaton's got 3 match points. First one is defended, though. And Selden wins the second one with aplomb. Just 1 more point, and he'll force a tie-break. And Aiphaton unleashing.
Nice.
But Selden defends and keeps strong. And we've got a tie-break. This is great work from the Frenchman.
And now they both just push. Play, don't push. Yes, exactly. You see, play.
Game point here for Selden. Big point in a big game.
Yes, and again, you see,
he gets it.
He's just playing softer, less spin, and this works. Someone is just getting far away from the table and just counting on your power and your spin. Just need to reduce the spin and the power in your shots.
Yeah, don't give him as much to work with.
Exactly.
So we're tied up at 1 game apiece here in this third match.
Selden's
Nothing
playing really
between
well.
these. They're both playing fantastically well. But yeah, Selden is.
Yeah, Aiphaton is Aiphaton. You know, I don't think I've ever seen him.
It's almost unfair, isn't it? Like we have an expectation of the level that we're going to get from Aiphaton, so we're not surprised when he plays this well.
But it's also like the way he's playing. It's much easier to consistently perform. You know, with that kind of a play style. Like if you're on a decent level, then you can perform on a decent level most of the time.
Yeah, it very rarely feels like Aiphaton's having to force anything, you know.
Exactly.
His style's very natural for him, which is why he looks so relaxed and so fluid. But Selden is certainly giving him enough to worry about here.
Let's serve.
Ooh, we've seen that pattern work for Selden in this match, but it's just a little wide that time. Such a big leap from Aiphaton.
Yeah, but I thought it's gonna go out.
Yeah, it almost looked too big, didn't it? Like he dragged it up high.
Yeah, and also by the way he played, like it was dragged a bit by the shoulder. It didn't feel like a natural technique, so I was expecting the ball to go out, but it went in.
Yeah, I mean that's Aiphaton doing Aiphaton things, right? You expect the ball to go out, but somehow it lands on the table. Still, just 2 points in it. Crucial deciding game here in this third match. Would be absolutely huge for Selden to get 1 match ahead, but he's got to win some more points first. None of them are going to be easy when it's Mr. Aiphaton on the other side of the table. Just 1 point in it now, though. But the net again. I feel like the net has played as many points as the players in this match.
Nice, very good placement from Selden.
Let's serve.
And again.
Oh, really nice. I think Aiphaton thought he might have hit a winner there. And now Selden with match point. This is huge.
Spicy.
Huge opportunity for the Frenchman.
No!
Oh! Another tie break then. Oh, and Selden caught the net that time, but Aiphaton's still able to return it.
No! It's not their ass. Ay. And again, no spin. It works.
Yeah,
It works.
he's definitely picked up that tactic and is using it. Can he give himself a match point here? Really good placement, and then the drop shot. Oh, but Aiphaton's just covering the space so well. Oh, but eventually Selden's able to force a shot long. And now he has match point again. What an incredible effort from Selden. Can he finish it off and go ahead in this semi-final?
What the heck?
Oh, wow. Tied again. Oh, the net again is unkind to Selden. On another day, it feels like that one could have dribbled over. He's certainly due some good luck. Oh, just can't quite make it happen. So many opportunities.
Selden deserved to win this one. Did deserve to win this one.
He certainly had more chances, didn't he?
He's also the one leading the game, playing the game. Aiphaton is just responding, but it's always Selden on the front foot, so I don't know.
Yeah, for sure. It's Selden who was playing with the initiative there, without a doubt. And yeah, it's difficult to see him lose that one because this puts him in a tricky position now, being a match behind. Would have been such a good position for him to go into this fourth match up 2-1 instead of down 2-1, but it is what it is. And yeah, as Austin says in the chat, how the hell did Aifa scoop that up? I mean, there's so many shots that Aifa returns. You just think, how, and not just returned, but returned with quality as well. You know, with placement and with power and with spin is something else. But yeah, there's no doubt that Selden might look back on that match as a regret, but he's just got to dust himself off and move on to the next one.
Wow.
Oh, beautiful.
Let serve.
Oh, fantastic down the line there from Selden. Aifa not able to get in position for that, which is saying something because he's been zooming around all over the place, covering off incredible area. Yeah, Aifa just continues to be, well, I was about to say continues to be incredibly consistent. Of course, then he ploughed one directly into the net, but overall, and they're the foul serve as well. Commentator's curse in action. But over the course of this match, like all of Aiphaton's matches, he's just so unbelievably consistent.
Yes, go on. Keep going, yeah. Keep going.
I mean, it's like he can't miss, right?
Yes,
There we go.
yes.
There's another one.
Yeah, go on.
Oh, finally Selden gets some help from the net there. Wow.
I'm sorry.
What the hell? One more game point here for Selden. Aifa trying to force the tie break. And he does.
No, you have to say again that Aiphaton is playing really well and he can't miss or something like that, please.
What is it? I thought I'd stop saying it and then see what happened. And what happened was he got back into the match. So yeah, game point here for Selden. And
maybe, yeah, okay. Maybe it will work if I keep saying things that you were saying. Okay, so as we can see, Aiphaton is just playing out of his mind, like he can't miss anything.
Yeah, he's just unstoppable, right? I mean, there's no way that he can lose. Just no way.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe a hint of frustration there from the German world number one. Saw some body language from him after that game that, clearly he's not happy. No one's happy to lose a game, but I wonder if that frustration will work in his favour or not. Sometimes players, they get a bit fired up, they get a bit frustrated, and actually it helps their game, makes them more aggressive, more attacking. But equally, there's always the chance that it...
Yeah, for example, ProTT, when he gets frustrated, he gets more attacking and he attacks the other player. Oh, did I really say that?
Yeah, let's just say the emotions affect different players differently, right? Oh, wow.
That was, of course, a joke.
Incredible return from Selden there. Yeah, of course we're joking. It's all love. But Eifa's got a big lead here. Selden's going to need to fight hard if he wants to take this match down in 2 games. But he's closing the gap. That's all he can do, go 1 point at a time. Oh, but the net again. Can we just get the net lowered by like 2 millimeters for Selden, please?
Yeah?
Send someone out into the arena to just make that adjustment. Two points the difference now then, as Aiphaton serves. Oh, great rally there. Selden held his nerve. Narrows the gap to just a point and now ties things up. And again, some signs of frustration from Aiphaton.
Allez, Selden, doom, doom, doo, doo, doom. Allez, Selden, doom, doom, doo, doo, doom. On veut les Français au final.
Here it is, match point for Selden. Nope,
No.
Another tie break.
No.
Feels like we've had tie breaks in most of the games so far. Really, really close.
That was good placement. A bit lucky, but... No, Selden, yes, you have to move your feet, but... Thank God, thank God.
So, Selden takes that one down in 2 straight games, albeit both in tie breaks, but he'll take it.
Yeah, it's okay. I don't mind if he win next 4 games in tiebreak. I don't mind.
Yeah, I'm sure he feels the same way. He doesn't care what the score is as long as it goes his way.
You want to play Aifa ProTT and I want you to win the tournament, so shut up and take Selden.
Well, now we find out what Aiphaton is made of here. He's being really tested. We haven't seen him step up to that next gear that we thought he might, or that I thought he might. Instead, Selden has been taking him right to the wire. And now this best of 7 is a best
I
of
would just
3.
ask my wife if she doesn't need anything, because I hear that the girl is still crying, so...
No problem, buddy. Take your time. Some things are more important even than these semi-finals. Uh, 11 France, so it's the best of 7, but now that they're tied up at 2 apiece, we're effectively left with a best of 3. Oh, devastating finish there from Selden.
Let serve.
Uh, 11 France, it varies. Depends on the score and the play style of the players, but Yeah, usually between 30 and 40 minutes is a reasonable estimate for a best of 7. If it goes to full 7 matches, sometimes it's closer to an hour. But it, yeah, obviously varies a lot. Again, Eifer looks to the sky after that point. You can sense the frustration from the German. Selden really starting to turn the screw here. And now we're tied up at 7 apiece. Trading point for point at the moment. Who is going to get out ahead?
Let serve.
Wow. Another great rally. Some incredible defense from Aiphaton there, covering off both sides of the table. But it's Selden with game point. First one, though, is flicked off the net once again. And the second one, Eifer finishes. So it's another tiebreak. Selden with first chance. Game point to him. But no. Some more gesturing there from Aiphaton. Not happy with how it's going.
No!
Oh, but Selden just whiffs entirely on that one. Oof. Spicy serve gets the job done. Gives Selden another game point.
Ooh.
Oh,
Ooh.
hits like 3 or 4 winners in a row and then catches the net on the drop shot. But Eifer's still there. Still returning these shots, but eventually...
Let's go, baby!
Selden gets it done. And he squeaks into the lead.
Allez,
2
pour les
matches
Français!
apiece. And the chat goes wild. There's so much support in the chat for Selden. It's great to see. Great to see. And yeah, Selden taking a well-earned brief break between games here. He'll be wanting to focus. If he can win this next game, well, either of the next 2 games, but ideally this very next game, he's going to be just 1 match away from moving on to our final. And crucially, doing so by knocking out the top seed and world number 1. It's got to be said, it's not often that we don't see Eifer in the final. But that is exactly what Selden is trying to do here, and he's doing a fantastic job of it so far. And look at this. Eifer struggling out of the gate in this crucial match for him. Good start here for Selden. Up 5-2. About to serve. Oh, but a whiff on the forehand. Yeah, we're still seeing some of that frustrated body language from Aiphaton, and wow, that placement from Selden. Not sure if he was trying to play it quite that close to the line, but certainly got the job done. He's stretching out to a lead here, up 4 points. Trying to make it 5 right now. Aiphaton just reaching for everything. Now tries to turn defense into attack, but the net says no, and it's Selden up 9-4 here. And now 6 match points for Selden to take the lead in this semi-final. Oh, but there's the net again. Selden's going to have 5 more chances there, and he just must convert this.
Nice. But he's playing so smart. Holy.
Yeah.
Holy
He's
moly.
absolutely in the zone, and he does take this match, and he's up 3-2 now. Just 1 match away from making it into the final, and he'll be able to taste that. So close now. It's got to be said as well, he's won the last 2 matches without dropping a single game. He's gone 2-0, 2-0, which in itself in a semi-final is impressive, but to do that against Aiphaton, that really is something special, and Selden must be feeling fantastic right now. He's going to have all the belief that he can finish this off and meet Pro TT in our final. Aiphaton is going to need to really collect himself here. Find some focus. Find a way to just step things up. He can't just keep doing what he's doing at the moment, because as incredible as it is tonight, it's not enough against Selden. Here we go then. Into this 6th and potentially final match of this semi-final meeting. You can feel the tension. That's how it feels to me. I can feel the tension coming out of my screen. Selden sensing that this victory is within his grasp, and Aiphaton, of course, desperate to take this to a 7th match. So much pressure on both these players. Look at that finish from Selden, and Aiphaton flails for it in vain. Aiphaton's he's been moving so much throughout this match. I wonder whether fatigue is an issue. If it is, then things are only going to get harder for him, because that is Selden's game plan, is to move Aiphaton around, keep mixing things up, keep him guessing, keep him on his toes. But Aiphaton almost looking resigned. He's just really struggling at the moment. This is looking very promising for Selden, but we've learned by now to never say it's over until it's over, but Selden is in a very strong position here. If he can just find his way through this match, he's got 5 game points here in the first game already. Oh, wow. That backhand, just amazing. And Aiphaton applauds it, and it does feel increasingly like this one might be done. You see Aiphaton there bending down. He looks exhausted. I mean, it's hard to read someone's body language based on their head and their hands with no body, but I'd say Aiphaton is looking kind of beat right now. And it's not often we get to say that. Not often at all. Selden again just taking a short break between games here. He'll be trying to keep himself calm. It's not over yet. He still needs to win another game. But if he carries on the way he has, it very much looks like that's what's going to happen. So here we go. Selden to serve in what could be the final end.
Lol. Gratitude routine for Aiphaton. The world is over.
Pretty T wants me to jinx Selden. Well, I mean, I've been saying how good Selden's been playing, so he obviously just didn't get the memo. Yeah, Jamie, the final won't be right after this. These guys have played enough table tennis tonight. We'll be scheduling the final for another day. But keep your eyes on the Discord and the Facebook group. We'll obviously let everyone know, as usual, when the final will be. And look at this. It is looking like Aipha is spent here. I don't think he's got anything left. Selden just a few points away from an absolutely phenomenal win here.
Ooh, I like Nick offering help to Protity getting back for rank number 1.
And here it is. 6 match points for Selden. 5 remaining. Oh, and Aipha serves into the edge of the table and it's all over.
Oh, God. Great game. Your microphone didn't work. Don't work. That's okay. You played better today. Congratulations. See you next time.